Back again with another wonderful story for y'all. Um, I was so excited when I first read the headline. I was so excited. I really was. Because the headline is, for the first time ever, a prosecutor will go to jail for wrongfully convicting an innocent man. Yeah, sorry, I was pumped. This just came out yesterday, and I'm sorry I didn't get this rant out sooner, and I knew about this, but I got a life, I got things to do, and family to hang out with, and whatever. But yes, it's true. For the first time ever, a prosecutor will go to jail for wrongfully convicting an innocent man. Texas. Again, I'm going to start off with, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, I thought you guys didn't put up with shit. I really thought you guys were the first state who was ever going to secede. I thought you guys were the first to ever ensure the right to bear arms, but no, you adhere to your stupid ass constitution that has the but. I have the right to bear arms, but. And what? Really? I'm supposed to believe that you guys are awesome? You've got vaginal checks by cops on the side of the highway. You're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You just on Halloween, ironically, just had Kathy Cochran. Funny her name's in that, right? Cochran. Who just said, you know what? You can talk dirty to children just so long as you don't, ask them to do sexual favors to you. Other than that, you can talk dirty to them because if we, uphold this 2005 bill section that says you can't talk dirty to minors, then that's violating the First Amendment. Are you fucking kidding me? Really, Kathy? Have you had any kids or are you just a cock? Seriously. Second of all, are you kidding me? There is no way on any planet that you can make sure who your kids are talking to. Hello, you dumb cock. Ran. Ooh, you cocked and then you ran. Good job, Kathy. So, I'm digressing. This is what you get with April's rants. Rain's rants, sorry. So, in Texas, I was very thrilled after hearing all of the shit that's going on in Texas, thinking, I thought they didn't put up with shit. What the fuck's going on over there? And so I see this headline. Hey! First ever prosecutor going to jail for prosecuting the wrong man. I'm pumped about it. Yes, it was in Texas. And it's exciting. It's great. Finally, these dickheads are getting some of their own right back at them. So, this is how the headline goes. And I'm telling you, this was on the 8th of November, 2013. This was the decision on that day. I'm 1 day behind. I told you, and I'm sorry that I'm a day behind on stuff. Ready? Today in Texas, former prosecutor and judge Ken Anderson pled guilty to intentionally failing to disclose evidence in a case that sent an innocent man, Michael Morton, to prison for the murder of his wife. When trying the case as a prosecutor, Anderson possessed evidence that may have cleared Morton, including statements from the crime's only eyewitness. The only eyewitness. And they held it back. That Morton wasn't the culprit. The only eyewitness that they had. They pushed her aside. No, we don't want that. We don't want your test. Yeah, we know you're the only eyewitness of this shit. We don't want to hear from you. She testified, which was held back, that he didn't do this. Morton didn't kill his wife. Anderson sat on this evidence and then watched Morton get convicted. He didn't sit there and watch. He's the prosecution. He made sure he got his conviction. While Morton remained in prison for the next 25 years, Anderson's career flourished, and he eventually became a judge. 25 fucking years, because this asshole sat on information from the only eyewitness, pushed her aside. Don't want it. He sent this guy to prison for 25 years, and in the meantime, he's living high and glory. Ooh, I'm the judge now, finally. Ooh, and I'm making lots of money. Ooh, fuck you, Anderson. You deserve way more than what I can even legally provide you. This gets better. The news report. What makes today's plea newsworthy is, what makes today's plea newsworthy is not that Anderson engaged in misconduct. What? I think that's exactly what makes it newsworthy, you dumb fucks. That sent an innocent man to prison for 25 years. That was my little indent, because the news didn't bother saying that. Indeed, while most prosecutors and police officers are ethical and take their constitutional obligations seriously, really? Show me one! One! Government misconduct, including disclosure breaches known as Brady violations. Brady? Oh yeah, Brady. The Brady Bill. Yeah, and that brings me back to somebody that we shouldn't be talking about right now. Look up the Brady Bill. Look up sheriffs, and you'll figure out what I'm talking about. Including disclosure breaches known as Brady violations, which is awesome because this actually proves what I said all along about the whole Brady thingamabobber. Don't even bother asking right now. Occurs so frequently that it has become one of the chief causes of wrongful convictions. So, government misconduct, including disclosure breaches known as Brady violations, occurs so frequently that it has become one of the chief causes of wrongful convictions. Yeah, I've got another rant coming on. I'm going to give you a hint. Sheriff Mack. Yeah, he fought it. Obviously, it wasn't the way that they want you to think. Okay. Brady violations. I thought that was all gone. According to Sheriff Mack and some others, I thought he won against the Brady bill. Apparently not. Look at Section 7 on the Brady bill, on the decision, and you will see that what was really the problem with the Brady bill was that the sheriffs were not being compensated for doing that which the federal government wanted them to do. Come on, Sheriff Mack. Just begging for you to come on my show. Just begging. And now I got freedom finders and a whole bunch of people calling on. Unbelievable. I'm ranting and I got people calling. I hung up on them. Sorry, folks. So, I'm going to continue because I went on a side rant. Side rant, side rant. It does look way better with the yellow, though, in here, right? Not the red. My choice. Other people chose the red. I chose the yellow. I win. Okay, so, Sheriff Mack, please come on my show and explain to me how sheriffs are constitutional. Especially when I know a few things, and especially since the word sheriff doesn't even show up in the United States Constitution, which you have to, as an elected official, swear to uphold and defend. Oh, and then please come on my show and let's talk about the Brady bill. Please, let's do that as well. Anyway, so this friggin' prosecutor who ends up being a judge sent this guy to jail for 25 years, sitting on evidence that he knew could fuck up his case. Oh, you know what? I got evidence that's gonna fuck up my case, but I want a really good career, so I'm just gonna sit on it. You big fat fucking piece of shit. Unbelievable. So, I just have to quit here because I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad about this case. This guy sits in jail for 25 years because of this fuckhead Anderson, who sat on all kinds of shit when he was prosecuting him. It's not my fault. You weren't supposed to give all the evidence. It is your fault, you dumb fuck. And then you get to be a judge. So while he's sitting in jail, your career flourishes and you get the big mansion and the sexy wife and the little fucking rugrats and the little fucking peon dogs and you get all this stuff. This guy's sitting in jail and you have no problem with it. Well, what happens is he's actually found guilty of hiding this information. Ironically, it's after he resigned. And let me hit this button so I can give you... Oh, no. So I want to hit this and... So he's basically fucked somebody up, right, for 25 years. And he finally says, yeah, I'm guilty. I didn't give all the information, which is against the law. Because as a prosecutor, you're supposed to give the defendants all the information you have against them, but you didn't do that. You didn't do that. In fact, you withheld information that would have set him free. You dumb fuck. And then he's sitting in jail for 25 years. You're flourishing in your career. Woo! Fuckhead. So I'm all excited. Yes, finally! Finally! Somebody's paying for the fuck-ups that they're purposely doing. Finally. Remember, I told you this was 11/8, November 8th, yesterday. The deal was made with the prosecution and Anderson, former prosecutor, former judge, who just recently resigned, conveniently. In yesterday's deal, November 8th, I want everyone to know this, November 8th, he made a plea deal. Anderson, this fuckhead, pled to criminal contempt, will have to give up his law license, poor guy, perform 500 hours of community service, and spend 10 days in jail. How happy are you, America? How happy are you, Texas? This guy, Morton, lost his entire fucking life because of this man. 25 years. And the good old boys said to Anderson, who did this to him, yeah, well, his life's only worth 500 community hours and 10 days in jail. Oh, and you lose your bar card. How pissed are you now, America? Seriously. How pissed are you now? 'Cause I'm fucking mad. Enough is fucking enough. I don't know what the hell's going on with you, Texas, but I am damn glad I ain't there.